All right, guys, something's been on my mind here, and I just want to take a minute to explain some things to everyone about this people that are on the no-fly list being barred or banned from owning or purchasing a firearm, okay? Well, this would be one of the worst laws that could ever be put into place in the United States of America, and I'm going to explain why. These politicians, they are complete snakes, okay? So when Obama comes out and he says, hey, what's wrong with this? People that we're watching that are on the no-fly list, we want to put a law into place where they can't own, be around, or purchase legally or have any kind of firearm for protection or anything else. Sounds kind of good on paper, right? Yeah, it might to a lot of people. To the sheep out there, it sounds perfect. The sheep think it's crazy. Oh, why would we not have that law in place where people on the no-fly list, people that we're watching on the no-fly list can't own a firearm? Well, let me tell you why we don't want that law into place. That law trumps the Constitution of the United States of America. For the first time ever in the history of this country, could you be a law-abiding citizen, having never committed a crime, having never had a domestic abuse case, and be banned from owning or being around a firearm simply by the push of a button in Washington by a politician? Anti-gun liberals always abuse their power. There would be no restrictions on who could be put on this no-fly list. Any of us could. They could one day say everybody that's an NRA member should be put on the no-fly list. And then guess what? Everybody that's in the NRA would not be able to own or purchase or be around a firearm. This would trump the Constitution. The Constitution would no longer be valid if there's another law that's stating there's a way for them to take your guns and to take your rights away from you. That's why this is a bad thing. Anybody could be put on this no-fly list at any time, whenever the government deems necessary. The government doesn't have anybody to answer to. Who does the government have to answer to? They could put you, me, your neighbor, your friends, anybody you know, on the no-fly list. You could be put on the no-fly list for doing gun videos on YouTube. Anything, anytime, anywhere the government ever wanted to take your rights, all they have to do is the push of a button on a computer, and the Constitution is no longer valid to you, and the Constitution is irrelevant if we have the law that anybody on the no-fly list cannot own or have a firearm. All right, guys, I hope that makes sense. It's a no-brainer to me. That's why Obama's pushing this so hard. That's why he wants that law into place so hard, because he would hold the control over who can own a gun, and it would no longer be the Constitution of the United States. All right, everyone, I hope you have a good day. I'll be back real soon with more videos, and I'm out.